Hey guys, welcome back to my Let's Play for Game Dev Tycoon. We are on to our next game, which is going to be a life simulator. And let's see here. Okay, so this is just the tutorial still telling us that now we can have a target audience. Picking the right audience for your game is important. Your target platform can also play a role. Some platforms are especially popular with a specific audience. As you can see, here we go. Here's the audience match. So the mature games do not do good with the TES. Audience match. Oh, it looks like I actually haven't played this far with the G64 to have a target audience on it. It still holds quite a big share of the market. Nevertheless, we are sticking with the PC. As you can see, it is good with simulation, mature, everyone, youth. We'll do our first mature game. We'll do a life simulation, which is a great combo. We'll make it mature, kind of like The Sims. We'll just go ahead and name it The Sims. Choose Game Engine 1. We'll do a 2D graphics. Obviously, this fictitious Sims game is way ahead, coming around the Nintendo and before Sega, so it's kind of funny to be able to do this type of game, to develop it really early on. Once again, we're doing another simulation. We're going to leave everything the way it is because we have not changed our to a different, because we have not changed to a new engine. Schofield Sim is now off the market. It sold just under 25,000 units and generating just under 175,000 in sales. We are almost at 1,000 fans now, and we have about over $250,000 in the bank. Today, the new game platform Master V by Vena has been released. We will leave this as well. We're gonna leave it as mono sounds. Media inquiry. Okay, this is because we're making a mature video game. You can have interviews by the media, and obviously we're going to give the interview, but hi, I'm Steve O'Connell, a reporter for Planet GG. We've heard a rumor that your company is developing a game for mature audiences. Will you be willing to give an interview? Great, thank you for your time. We'll publish this interview next week. Planet GG has recently published an interview with Dynamic Gaming. According to the interview, the company is working on its first game targeted at mature audiences, or players. Morgan, owner and CEO of Dynamic Gaming, said, "We think that players are looking for more mature content and games, and we are willing to take a risk to give it to them. Many industry experts say that sooner or later games with mature themes will become more common. We are curious to see how the market will react to these games." Developing a great game is not the only recipe for success. It is essential to build hype to ensure that players are excited about your game. In the beginning of your career, hype is mostly generated through random events, but once you gain more experience, you can use marketing and other strategies. Ooh, there's a hype because we gave that interview about the mature audience. Nice, so this should do good. It better be. That's all I'm saying. Not too much further, and we'll go ahead and level our character up again. Recent released Game console Master V by Vena has stirred up the market worldwide. Industry experts say that the console is not very well marketed in North America, but that will flourish in other parts of the world. Which, I don't know if I've actually made any games for the Vena, but if it's not doing very well in North America, why would we? I believe that this game is placed in North America, or it takes place in North America. We want to research. We want to do a... We'll see, we're so quick. We want to do a game report for The Sims and see what the critics said. Fingers crossed. Ooh, a 9. Can't wait for the sequel. Which we'll be able to research sequels a little bit later on. 8. Very enjoyable. 8 out of 10. Very enjoyable. 7. It's enjoyable. 8. Very good. Well, that's awesome. I think this might be like one of the better games that we've done. The hype for it might have helped a lot. Rank number 15. Our post-analysis of The Sims is complete. Artificial intelligence seems to be very important. So the next time we make one of these simulation life games, we want to make sure that that is turned all the way up. What other topics do we have here? Romance. Some of these I just went through just to get rid of these question marks. I'm sure that if we made like a youth game, it probably would not do good with the zombies. Game tutorial. Let's go ahead and just research that because we want to start another engine. I try to do a new engine every couple years. Any contract work. We'll set up computers. Install Mike Mirkonov Boss on computers. Ooh, that's gonna be close. Make it. I don't want to pay. What hire again? We just got that just the last minute. We actually got an 8. Not too shabby. Any other contract work we can do? 19, 5 weeks. We'll debug the program. We are over 1,000 fans now. We are going to be starting on year 4 soon. Casual games, new research. So we want to make sure that we do that new research. Market research shows that the G64 seems to be slowing against against PC manufacturers. An unofficial statement, a G64 employee said that the company has been unsuccessful in introducing higher priced computers to compete against newer and more advanced PCs. So G64, your time is coming. Next thing we want, well, let's do another game. Pick a topic. Prison, youth, life. Let's do another zombie game. Zombie RPG. Oh, I really want to choose youth. Right now, I don't really care if we do very bad. Youth doesn't do very well on the PC RPG. Nah, I'm sure this is a recipe for disaster, but let's go ahead and try it because I really want to unlock other, other like plus and minuses here, since I've already basically played the game a couple times. And we'll just name the game Zombies with a 2D graphics version 2. Now we do have to change these. The story is very important to this type of game. We want to make sure that we go ahead and put more time into the development with a linear story. The engine does not really matter, so we're going to go ahead and take away the save game feature. And the gameplay is pretty important. Looks good enough. Dialogue is pretty important in RPG, I agree. The artificial intelligence is not as important. It looks like this game is going to be released in the beginning of year 4. World design. The sounds. You know, we've got the 5,000 extra to spend. We'll just go ahead and leave it that way. I hope this game totally does not bomb. Today, Ninvento has announced that it will introduce a portable gaming device called Gameling. The device comes with changeable game cartridges, a monochrome screen on a green background, built-in speakers, and even multiplayer support via a connection cable. Compared to PCs and other gaming consoles, the Gameling is underpowered, but given the lower cost and excellent portability, it might find a huge following. The Gameling is said to hit shelves next month. Basically, it's the Game Boy. It does very good with the youth, like the youth audience. Oh man, this is gonna be such a flop. Release it. Release the horrible game while we do some research here. We need new topics. We don't want to release scary games for kids, so we'll do school. Oh boy. I've got a feeling. Ooh, RPG. It works well on PC. Let's see if they say anything about the youth with zombies. Okay. A 6. So, shows potential. You know, that did like so much better than I thought it would. 58. Gained 6 fans. You have research school. Let's do a game report and see what the hype was about that. Why did it not do worse? Which I'm not gonna question it. Well, I am questioning it. Yeah, I want to know why it did so well. So the Gameling has been released. Zombies in RPG is terrible. Gameplay seems to be quite important. Graphics seem to be quite important. So Zombies in RPG does terrible. And I'm surprised that it did so well with the reviews. I know it wasn't the best review, but a 5.75? What was our first one? A 5? Still did better than our first game. What other research do we have? Another topic. Let's do romance. Just to make sure we've got enough topics. We're doing okay on cash. We're halfway to 1,000,000 when we get to move out of our garage. You have now researched a romance. Well, let's also do casual games because I think it'll probably unlock more things for the game engine. So Zombies is now off the market, and right now we don't have any revenue. Yeah, so basically right now the only thing we can add to our next game engine would be tutorials, which it's not worth the $150,000 just to add game tutorials. We're going to develop a new game. School mature. I'm sure that's going to be a negative. School casual. Well, first of all, Look at all these consoles that we can release. PC. Mature games do the best, and casual sucks on the PC. So we want to make sure. Let's do romance. Not casual. Adventure. What's the best? Adventure, simulation, a simulation romance. It's only okay. Let's do an adventure romance, and we are going to call this Lust. Not Luster, just Lust. I've got the least creative mind when I'm recording this video. All my games have like one word. Another industry report. With a growing interest in video games, there is also a growing audience for game magazines. These magazines offer a great new way. Oh, so we'll be able to research marketing? There we go. Which will be able to build the hype for our games. Engine not important. Linear story. We'll keep it that way. Dialogue is high. Let's go ahead and bring these down just a little bit so the dialogue can be worked on more. And world design is going to stay up. Graphics and sound. That's actually quite a few bugs. I think that's the most bugs we've had at the end of developing a game. If you have more than 1 million in cash, you'll be able to move to the next level. This might sound a lot, but don't worry. Once you release a hit game, you will get to this amount easily. Oh, we've actually dropped a little bit. Vena has announced the Vena Gear, a portable console to directly compete against the Game Lane. Unlike similar devices on the market which don't come close to gaming consoles, the Vena Gear has basically the full power of the Master V, except that you can take it with you. The Vena Gear also has a full color screen. I actually had one of these when I was little, like the little Sega portable device. The Vena Gear will debut in 2 months. Not really worried about the market. Ooh. New topic, new combo. It looks like we're probably going to level up everything. Oh, no, only a couple things. But our graphics went up to level 3. Nice, so here's new research. Better user experience, level editor. Ooh, we got 3D graphics.